All right, so for this video, I'm actually going to show you how to build a GPT. I've got 5 steps for you. Step 1 is setting up your instructions. Step 2 is editing the instructions. Step 3 is setting up your GPT. Step 4 is testing it. And step 5 is sharing it. You'll notice there's a lot of human in the loop here. Um, and I've sort of added an extra step just to make your life a little bit easier because I'm going to give you a template here. And the template is what we're going to do in this first step is we're going to use ChatGPT to fill it out. So you'll get access to this, but this is the template that I'm using, role, goal, definitions, constraints, task, process, and example. And I've already saved this as a PDF. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ground this in my template by uploading it, by going to my downloads, copy of GPT Builder, and then I'm going to paste in something that I got from an educator, and this was a GPT she wanted to build. And then we're going to let ChatGPT give us our first take of this. And what it's doing right now is it's just looking at my template and it's saying, okay, you want a GPT like this, and I'm going to build it in that template for you. So now it's finished with the template and it's building what we wanted. And once it's finished, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy exactly what it gives me here. And I'm going to paste this into a Google Doc, or you could use a Word doc, doesn't matter. But that's when you as the human then needs to say, okay, is this what I want, or should I edit this a little bit? But you're going to come back to iteration the entire time. And you can see that it did follow the exact prompt that we asked for. And then it's giving us some more actual information here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to start at the top here for the things that I want, starting at role, and I'm just going to copy all the way down through the example that I wanted. And I'm going to hit copy. What I'm going to do then is I bring it into a Google Doc or a Word doc, and I'm just going to paste it. And then as the human, I need to look over this and make sure that it does exactly what I want it to do. If it doesn't, then you can just edit it, right? But once you make your changes, then you're going to copy it again. And now we're going to go into ChatGPT. You're going to go in here, and on the left-hand side, you're going to see GPTs right here on the left. And when you click on that, you'll see the ability to search through them. Now remember, you have to be in the paid version to create. But when you can create, you'll see My GPTs. That's where you'll go later to find what you create, or you can create one. So I clicked on Create. And it brings you into this model. Now, most people go in here and they say, here's what I want. But we're going to go under this Configure tab because we've already got the instructions. I'm going to come down here under Instructions, and we're just going to paste. That's the instructions that were in that Google Doc. Then you're going to name it IEP Compliance Builder. And then you'll give it a description. Stay in compliance with your IEP. Okay. Now we're going to scroll down here a little bit because there's some other really important things. So for example, right now, if someone comes in here, they don't know what to click on or how to get started. That's what conversation starters are. So I can click start, I can type start the process. And you'll notice it gives me another box. And now I could type something like detail what the process is. And it gives the user some options. And you notice that it starts to show up over here. Then when I scroll down, I have the ability to upload files. Now this is super important. If you have any templates or research or resources that you want to ground this in, that's where you would upload files. You almost always want to turn on that code interpreter. And then the last part of this is if you want to give it an image, if you click on it, you could say use DALL-E, and it should generate an image for you. Once it generates that image, that's what you'll see when you send this out. And right now, I'm going to hit create. Okay, so once you hit create, it's actually building your GPT for you. Then it will give you access to view this GPT. It's going to open it up for you. And now once I have it opened up, I can click start the process and it's going to run my GPT. And I will say Google Sheets. And then it will just continue to run the process. What you're doing here now is you're testing it. And if it doesn't do what you like, then you just go right back into your document and you start to edit. Now, many times what will happen is it won't do what you want. So what I type a lot of times is you fail if you don't follow the process perfectly. Because remember, it's trying to follow the human task. Now, if you know exactly where it's failing, you could say you fail if you don't do X. Just remember that as an interesting tool to help you. So now, once you've kind of finished this and it works, if you go back into your GPTs, you'll see My GPTs. You can click on that, and then you'll see what you just built, and you'll see this little button here, right, to edit the GPT. And once you go into edit mode, this is where you can make any changes you want, but you can also share. Here's the share button. You could share it with anyone. You just hit copy link, send them an email, and it will share with them. Okay? So this is where you want to share from. As always, let me know if you have any questions.